I'm Deacon Tom with the Catholic community of Shelby County in Indiana. It's good to be with you on this first day of May, Friday, May 1st. How about that? The first Friday is the first day of the month. And it's a special month, isn't it? It's a month that we celebrate our Mother, the Blessed Virgin. And what a marvelous gift she is to us, the gift that she's given us in her saying yes, and giving us faith in her Son Jesus. That's reason enough to celebrate the month of May. And on top of that, a month is when we celebrate Mother's Day. And on top of that, on May 10th of this month, my beautiful wife Judy and I will be celebrating 40 years of marriage. It's been a marvelous journey. And this May 1st is another first. It brings you this first segment of a series that we call Fearless 365. And what will occur on this day and 364 consecutive days, Father Mike Kuchar, some guests, and myself will be providing presentations and written reflections for the next 364 days on the topic of trusting in God and fearing less and not being afraid. And this was all born out of a calling that I received about 3 weeks ago. And I spoke about it in an Elements of Faith segment 2 weeks ago and mentioned that I was discerning that. And it's just been a powerful journey so far, just in 3 weeks. Within 2 days after I heard the call, I received 2 powerful affirmations that this was something that I should do. I invited Mike Kuchar into it, and he said yes in a heartbeat and hasn't backed down yet. And so we are committed to this Fearless 365 and look forward to journeying with you and you journeying with us in becoming fearless and trusting God more and more in our everyday lives. And I think the reason that call struck me so much, I was reading a devotion that morning and it struck a chord with me. It takes me back 30 years in my marriage with Judy and our marriage together. We were in a Bible study at that time, and we happened to be studying the Gospel of Mark. And what came out of this study was a powerful motto for our marriage. And let me share with you that scripture passage. It's Gospel of Mark, chapter 5, verse 36. I'm going to read the verse prior to that as well. And while he was still speaking, some people arrived from the house of the president of the synagogue to say, "Your daughter is dead. Why put the master to any further trouble?" But Jesus overheard what they said, and he said to the president of the synagogue, "Do not be afraid, only have faith." Do not be afraid, only have faith. In the Bible study that Jude and I were a part of, we were given a paraphrase of that has become a motto for our marriage and has carried us through some troubling times and even through our daily lives when they get a little dull and tedious. And that paraphrase is this: fear is useless. What is needed is trust. And that motto has carried us through the flood of 2008, through job loss, through the loss of parents and loved ones, through uncertainty of raising our children and getting them through college, to that concern when you're waiting for your grandchildren to be born. Fear is useless. What is needed is trust. And I look forward to when we get to day 366, we'll look back and we'll be able to say, you know what? I fear less. I'm not afraid. I trust. God's got me, God's got us, and move forward in confidence. And I think that's an incredible gift as we move through these uncertain times in dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic and all the uncertainty that lies before us as individuals, as families, as communities, as states, and as nations. as a world community. And would you join me, please, along with Father Mike and others, in Fearless 365. Take care. God bless.